Hi, today we're going to be going over Section 3, which is promoting movement to post-school environments. Coordinating transition services. There are four services in coordinating these models. Broker models, which are case managers used in larger caseloads or populations which need immediate action. Full support models, which are service for lower caseloads for persons with most significant intellectual disabilities. Rehabilitation models use assessments to focus on specific life goals used by rehabilitation and employment programs. Personal strength models, which are professionals who work in supporting roles while persons with disabilities play the leading role in them. Developing a work alliance. Transition specialists need to identify student and family expectations regarding service coordination to develop a work alliance that meets these expectations as well as the student's needs. Consumer expectations of professionals are support and emotional guidance, cognitive guidance and evaluation, personal initiative with professional feedback, and collaboration. Kohler's taxonomy, a theoretical framework for transition program, is based on the IDEA, which is based on SPINS, which is strengths, preferences, interests, and needs of these students with disabilities. Student-focused planning and family involvement are key. Collaboration and development of program structures and attributes. These were all five of the categories that Kohler had found that supported her throughout the United States and had shown quality indicators and identified activities related to addressing Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. The requirement that helps students perform accordingly through transition periods while improving their academic and functional skills in preparation for post-school activities. 3 activities for student-focusing planning is IEP development. Transition specialists should assist students in developing and promoting their vision of the future. Discuss with the family and student to create a prototype of the vision of their future. Student participation. Transition specialists need to encourage and provide opportunities for self-determination and decision-making in the transition process. Avoid overt or covert coercion, which is basically you telling them yes or no questions, like, do you think you could work in a restaurant, yes or no? That's not really the best suited for them. Planning strategies. Backward planning is an evidence-based practice of developing a matrix and having team members while write transition ideas related to the goal and ask when who will provide these services or activity. Transition to post-secondary education. Students with disabilities and their transition teams should be aware of 2 possible routes. Options and career opportunities. Options are four-year colleges, universities, vocational technical, proprietary schools, community colleges, which provide certificate, license, or associate's degrees. Career opportunities are fastest growing rates. You need to look at those. For example, in 2016, the most rate of increase was in biomedical engineering, data communications, health aid. Largest job growth, which is the increase in number of jobs, is home health aid, personal care aid. The fastest growing occupations, according to data, is based on not only growth alone, but on the number of jobs needed to replace workers who move up, move on, or retire, showing the actual number of jobs. Appropriate transition assessments. The training and education needed, projected earnings, expected job prospects, what workers do on the job, working conditions. These are important things to talk about with our students. Job searching should start exploring career options no later than middle school when exploring their own abilities and their talents. Employment outcomes and options. Adult actively and sheltered options, which remain an option for persons with severe disabilities. Research found that comparing employment outcomes of people with disabilities across employment programs, for example, shelter workshops, strong support, competitive options. Positive outcomes would be earning money, more money